We're Tyler and Todd, and a year ago we gave up a life of traveling full-time in an RV to park it in the middle of the Canadian forest. With our sights set on building a cabin here, we made headway last week with our newly installed well. Goodbye bird bath showers.
I feel cheap.
While we wait for some parts to arrive to finish that project, we're spending the week at our family's off-grid cabin in the woods for a little bit of relaxation. Come along.
Okay, 2 out of 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Okay, 3 out of 5.
No.
I always knew I'd get you. Just thought I'd be. Trees tie the sky. The sun is on the run. There's no turning back. Can you open the door? This love is just because I've never been so sure of anything. The way you're sleeping on my shoulder, dancing in a dream. Feels like it.
Good morning and welcome back to the vlog.
You might recognize where we're at. We came to this off-grid cabin that my dad built when I was a kid last year, which it's actually kind of crazy to believe that.
It's been almost a year.
Yeah, so we've been here for a few days, and it's kind of a special place for us because it's what kickstarted us on wanting to build our own cabin at the land. So yeah, it's just really special being here. We don't really have any plans or an itinerary or anything. We're just kind of...
Yeah, we're just going to bring you guys along for whatever we get up to. There's not many places left in the world where you can be this isolated and just be really present and enjoy the wildlife. Anyway, with that said, we're going to kick off the day with a hike up the river. But before we do, when you're watching this video, if you're enjoying it, make sure you give us a thumbs up and chat with us in the comments down below.
And also, whether you're a long-time listener, first-time viewer, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we really do appreciate any help you can give our channel.
All right. Are you ready? They've just been waiting. So anyway, we're gonna head out for our hike and we'll catch up with you guys soon.
Your 20s are for spending hours and hours pretending we have plans and we have places we should visit, but everybody knows your 20s are for wasting time. 'Cause you could be with anyone you wanted, you could take that job they offered and move down by the ocean, but I love the way your hand feels when it's under mine. I don't wanna take the world for granted while I'm still trying to understand it. The more I live, I am convinced everyone just wants to be in love.
So we found a nice little perch too. Appreciate the river view a little more.
Yeah, it's really pretty. It's this old foundation wall. There used to be a mining town here, actually. It's now just all gone and back to forest, so it's kind of cool seeing all these little things throughout.
This river was where people used to pan for gold, so there was a really big gold rush here years ago, and now it's completely abandoned and back to forest. So
yeah, the gold is gone and so are the people. But the memories, oh no, they're gone too.
They're all dead.
Well, the foundation wall is still here. It's just been a nice little walk with the boys.
Yeah, it's a good way to kickstart the morning. But anyway, I think we're just going to continue on and see what else that we can find.
This is moving.
Ooh.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, wow. Wow.
He's a jumping jelly bean.
He's our little mountaineer. What about me, guys?
What about me?
All right, do you guys want to keep exploring? Hey, see what else we can find? All right, let's go. If you fall, that's on you.
If I fall, I'm gonna get hurt. Will you catch me if I jump? Thanks.
Was it worth it?
It seemed cooler. Ended up just being more for nothing.
So pretty though.
I still think it'd be a good swing spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, where to now?
Want to keep going?
sure. So we're thinking that because we're so out in the woods is why we're seeing more wildlife, but we saw a couple of deer and a beaver, which is really cool.
Yeah, exactly. So it's been kind of nice because back at the land, we don't really see them. I think the dogs scare them away.
Yeah. We see deer every now and then, but they're always really far off. These ones were up close, which is kind of cool. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's just starting to lightly snow and the light's so pretty.
Yeah,
anyway.
it's like a Hallmark movie right now. It's so pretty.
Yeah, only the gay version. I don't think Hallmark. Pretty sure Hallmark's homophobic, to be honest. But anyway, not important tangent. This is really hurting my arm, so I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
You see me swimming there? Michael Phelps got nothing on me.
It's really annoying. Whenever we take Charlie for a walk, if there's water, it doesn't matter what the temperature is, he's getting in it. So we had to cut the walk short.
This water is a little too cold. He got in, and then it's cold outside, and we can
his
really
fur started to freeze, so.
And he's stiffening up. So we've got him by the fire. Hopefully he's gonna warm back up. Hey, we're gonna thaw you out, buddy.
I get thawed out,
We're gonna thaw you out. He forgets his age. 7 going on 7 weeks.
Anyway, we're gonna pack up a picnic and we're gonna take the side-by-side. There's so many ATV trails around here, so I think it'd be kind of nice to just spend the afternoon exploring
and then that way these guys aren't distracted by us, and you can just have a little siesta fiesta. Hey buddy, by the fire, right?
A little nap and dry out. Hey bud. All right, you guys, we're gonna pack up and yeah, head out, and we'll see you soon.
You never used to mind. Tell me why you never seem surprising. I can see the stars in your eyes. Can you just tell me am I hard or cold? Tell me am I hard or cold? Tell me am I hard or cold? Tell me when I'm getting warm. 'Cause baby I can't reach you.
A lot noisier than we thought that they would be.
Yeah, you can hear it literally slicing through the air, and there's a humming noise coming from inside of it too. So
I wonder how much that weighs.
I don't know, probably a lot.
Anyway, I think we're gonna go grab some lunch somewhere. It's kind of chilly, so.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna find a nice place to pull over, we packed a little picnic lunch, so I always say that.
He always calls them picnic lunches. I think picnic is sufficient.
But like, what if we were having a picnic for supper? Then it's a picnic supper, and right now it's a picnic lunch.
I'm cold. It's a good thing that we're borrowing Todd's parents side by side. It's pretty cool where it has these doors. It really protects us from the wind. So anyway, we're gonna go grab some lunch and we'll catch up with you guys in a bit. All right, so we just pulled over to the side of the road. We're gonna have a little lunch, and rather than eating it outside because the weather is all over the place this week, it's actually too windy and cold now, so we're gonna eat it inside the side-by-side. But we wanna thank the sponsor of today's video, Backcountry. If you're new to our channel, or if you've been following along, you probably know that we love Backcountry. We're obsessed.
We get all of our outside gear from them, so anyway.
We actually just got this in the mail, so it was a surprise from Todd. So it's this little package, and it comes with all of our cooking utensils, little packets for condiments, spices, everything. This thing has 6 of our favorite spices. Anyway, the point is,
he's in love. Well, I got him something for food, and he said, "Oh my God, you're the best husband ever."
We really like cooking meals, as you guys know, wherever we are. So the fact that we can be in a side-by-side and I can whip up a really good wrap is just cool. So anyway, Backcountry has everything that you need, whatever your sport is, whatever the season. Make sure you check them out because they really are like the best store you can shop at for camping needs.
So if you want to get started, check out the link in our description box down below, and also use that custom code TylerTodd to save 15% off your first purchase.
All right, I'm gonna whip up this wrap. It's gonna be good, just so you know.
I'm really excited. I'm gonna sit here and stare out the window longing for my wrap, and we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right.
So we're just getting back to the cabin now. We were thinking that we wanted to have like a little fire tonight out there, but it's just too cold.
Mother Nature said, "I've got different plans for you boys."
I don't know how safe that is, hun.
What?
The razor sharp icicles right above your head?
That's why we got helmets on. Anytime you're going outside, helmet on.
Did you? You're hitting it with your helmet.
Helmets.
Goopy. Careful the beaver.
Oh, you know me and beaver.
So I'm thinking we should probably bump these icicles off because the dogs don't have helmets, so this could really do some serious damage. Look at the size of this. That's pretty good, I think.
I'm gonna run and get a little bit more firewood though because it's getting quite cold.
Okay, I'm gonna take my helmet off. I can come help you. I can never get these clasps. If you guys know what I'm talking about.
That's a word to tell if someone's gay.
Clasp. Ah!
Jesus.
With my helmet here.
Oh, it's not good.
You wanna go get some firewood with us?
Firewood?
I guess I should get these ones too, hey? You wanna get some?
Well,
ooh.
I'm just thinking drinks later. Like a little stir stick, but also, I'm not joking.
This could literally, like if that fell, that would impale you.
That's the perfect murder weapon. Stab someone with it and then it'll melt and they'll never know.
All right, let's go get some wood, boys. This wood is so different than our 6-inch stuff for our little fireplace.
I know, it's also dry, so it burns nicely.
Come on, boys. All right, I'm gonna make a coffee, if you're down with that.
Oh yeah, I could definitely use some coffee.
Yeah. So slight change of plans. We just wasted 2 hours trying to get the propane working to make a coffee. I don't know what's going on with it. We even drove out and got a different tank to try. So we're thinking it might be the regulator.
Either way, Dad's issue now.
Yeah. So we learned our lesson the last time we stayed at the cabin. Do not cook on the fire. It takes hours and hours. So since we can't get it working, we decided to get in the truck and we're gonna go get some fast food tonight because we were really looking forward to just playing like board games and just relaxing. So
yeah, so we're gonna do that. But first thing, I think we're gonna pick up a coffee because that's what started this whole fiasco.
yeah.
And then we'll figure out what we're gonna do for supper from there.
Yeah. Timmy's?
Timmy's.
All right.
Yeah, 4 coffees.
Why are you getting 4 coffees?
For the morning, iced coffee. We'll just pop it in a snowbank. I think I'm gonna have 4 Timbits for myself.
Good boys. All right, we got our 4 coffees, got our Subway. We're headed back to the cabin.
I still haven't ruled out side potatoes though, because they can just go in some tin foil, sit on top with a little bit of olive oil, cook while we're just like having our night.
I like your line of thinking. All right, we'll catch you guys back there. So we got back a few hours ago and we've just been playing card games the whole night. I smoked Todd, by the way.
Well, it's hard to say. There was no camera there and I think you cheated, so.
I had the camera set up for a time lapse. So.
Well, it's hard to say who won.
I can roll the footage if you want.
No.
No. You don't like that game.
Anyway, you're ruining the next bit. I have a surprise for you.
What do you mean?
A little surprise. When I went to get a propane tank, I actually brought back the projector.
You're so annoying. I knew you were up to something fishy.
Yeah, so I was thinking we can set up a little like movie theater up in the loft. I brought shorts because it's going to be warm.
Yeah. We tried to go...
You want a movie theater up there? I don't know how we're going to lift you up.
We tried to go up in the loft last night, but it was way too hot, so we just slept on the floor.
Yeah, it gets pretty warm up there. Anyway, I got this whole plan. We're going to take a bed sheet I brought back, and we're going to tack it up. We're going to put the projector on it. It's going to be good.
All right, let's do it. So I just like the record to reflect that I think that there's a million other ways we could possibly hang this up. But Todd is stabbing them with a steak knife.
This one's interesting because I want it tight, but I don't want to stab myself. So.
Do you want it tight or taut?
This is how IMAX does it.
We do not recommend this, kids. But it makes a little loft screen in a cabin with a flannel sheet.
Yeah.
What can you do? Things are shaping up.
It's working. Oh, I got another surprise for you. These, you can like set it up like this. It could be like that.
This is a cute setup.
This is shaping up to be pretty good.
Coming in hot with the subs.
We are. I'm so excited.
All right, so what are we loading?
We're working on the Queen's Gambit. We're trying to catch up with the rest of the world. We're like a couple months behind.
All right, well, we're gonna dig into these subs. We will see you guys in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning. It is an absolutely beautiful day here today. It's so much warmer and sunnier than yesterday.
Yeah.
It feels good.
You could say it's almost like April 25th. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
We forgot our bag chairs at home, so we scammed these from the cabin. So
yeah,
they're these old wood chairs and we're just relaxing, soaking up some vitamin D.
Because we didn't get enough yesterday.
You're just on fire here this morning.
I tell ya, when it hits, it hits. After this, we gotta go figure out some stuff for the cabin that we're building and some stuff at the land. There's just a lot we need to figure out, so
yeah.
Gotta get back to reality soon.
Here is so much better than reality though, isn't it, buddy? He's so happy.
So happy. Oh, we lost Charles again. Charles!
He's obsessed with that beaver.
Oh man, he cannot get enough beaver.
That's its little den right there. We haven't seen it though today, so
No.
Charlie's probably put the run to it.
Oh.
And yes, we know beavers are dangerous to dogs. We know.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, we're just gonna enjoy this coffee and just relax.
Yeah.
Do anything else? Yeah.
No, I'm just like loving this.
Blissed out.
I'm so happy.
All right. We'll see you guys in a bit. So we're having a little bit of an office day here today, doing a bunch of work figuring out how to set up the well that we installed last week. So we're trying to figure out the electrical components to actually get the water out without having to spend a bunch of money, because whatever we end up doing now is just going to be a temporary fix until we build our own cabin.
Yeah, so our intention is to pull the water out of the well. We're going to put it into the holding tank of the RV and then use the pump in there to pressurize all the faucets.
It's just a lot of planning, a lot of coordinating. So that's what we've been doing. And
yeah, and then also building a gray water filter or designing one, because the one from last year did not work at all. I think we've come up with a better design. It'll create its own little pressure to push it through better. So anyway.
Todd's been working on that. So.
Yeah, so we're working through that, but we haven't really talked about this. The reason we're sort of like really focusing on getting water and electricity to the land is it has been very hard living in the RV with no water and no electricity.
In the winter, yeah.
In the winter. And it was different in the summer when we could live outside and cook outside, but everything we do is in there. It's a tight space. It just feels dark and dingy. It doesn't have big, bright lights. So in the next week or two, we're actually going to be moving out of that RV and moving into our other one. If you remember, we renovated one back in the fall. That was going to be our travel one. We're actually going to move into that, live on it at the land. And if we want to go traveling, we just pull the slides in. We've already got our home packed and ready to go, and we can hit the road.
It's
and then,
gonna be sweet.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it. So anyway, there's a bit of work that needs to be done. We're just trying to figure out the logistics of where and when we should renovate it and when to actually move into it. But I'm really excited to be moving into that. This RV has served its purpose, but it's time to move onwards and upwards to bigger, brighter spaces. Anyway,
positive spin on things.
Yeah, it's
You've been a little stressed lately.
I've been extremely stressed. I'm
Haven't
sorry.
you?
I've been not the easiest to deal with. I've been rather irrational.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you're admitting this on camera.
Yeah, so anyway, I just think that it's been nice coming here because we're actually taking some time away from the land, which is supposed to be a space that brings us joy, but it's been causing us both, well, me, stress and putting stress on our relationship. So being back here was to separate from all of that, and I think that we're actually coming ahead with some good plans on how to make this a better experience, because ultimately we're building a cabin that we want to love, and that we have to love every step of the process. So that's my little relationship advice for the day right there.
All right. You want to go for a walk?
I don't know. Do you want to go for a walk? I think we're going for a walk.
I think we're going for a walk. So we were just talking. I don't know if this comes through on film or not, but this place is pretty special to us, and we only have one more night here before we have to go back to reality.
Yeah, so we actually took a family vote, and it was a 4-0 decision that we're going to close out the vlog here. We're going to put down devices, and we're just going to spend the night as a family. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Otherwise, we'll see you guys on Sunday.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Oh my God, if a beaver came, it could be 2 gays, 1 beaver.
Once the moment gone, you know it's gone. Don't you ever try to take too long. Once the moment gone, you know it's gone.